Hi, welcome back. So in this session, we are going to discuss about how to install Docker in Ubuntu, how to install Docker in CentOS, because some of you may have Ubuntu machine, some of you have CentOS machine. So we will see both in this session. I have clearly mentioned this GitHub. Cloud and Loud is the GitHub ID, and there is a Docker training. So for all upcoming Docker classes, you stick to this repository and go to this installation. So Ubuntu installation steps as well as the CentOS installation steps also clearly mentioned here. So first we will see how to create a machine. You need machine. So I have a Google Cloud. So go and create an instance. So in this, I'm going to first create Ubuntu machine, and with 2 CPU, 4 GB memory. And I need to select the OS. So first we will create a Ubuntu. So we are going to create Ubuntu 18.04 LTS. So I'm going to put it as a 20 GB disk. Say select. And then I am enabling it all. And then say create. So let it be created the Ubuntu machine. By the time we also create one more machine, which is CentOS. So here I can just mention any machine name, but I'll make it to CentOS. So the configuration is 2 CPU, 4 GB memory. This is more than enough to do all our lab. And I'm selecting CentOS and CentOS 7, of course, 20 GB. And I am enabling it. Allow HTTPS, say create. So once both machines are up and running, then we are going to install one by one and make sure the Docker is installed properly. So both machine under progress creation. So first we will go with Ubuntu. So I'm clicking SSH, or if you have your own PuTTY or MobaXtreme, there are a lot of PuTTY tools. Google Cloud, it's very straightforward. You can use it in the browser itself. And also we will log in the CentOS, both machines. So it's trying to connect Ubuntu and CentOS. Let it start. Yes. So Ubuntu machine, we got a login, and we will zoom it. And I'm switching over myself as a root. Okay. And go back to your GitHub. First, there is a Docker installation in Ubuntu. Again, I'm repeating, there is a Cloud and Loud GitHub ID. Under that, there is a repo called Docker-training. In that, there is a folder called class 3-docker-installation. Come here. So I'm going to first update the machine OS. Let's get updated. Once it's updated, okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to install some prerequisites. Okay, some prerequisites packages before actual the Docker packages. Yes, I want to install. Once it's finished, then you need to add the package key. So without this GPG key, okay, let us clear out everything. So without adding this key, if you try to install the package, it will throw the error. So the key has been added. So now the machine doesn't know where to install, because if you don't add the repository and directly try to install this, then system doesn't know where to pull the software from. So you need to educate the machine where the actual software, Docker software repository is located. So we are adding the repo. Yes, added. Now, again, it's a best practice to get update refresh, so that the new repository also get refreshed. Now we are going to install Docker Community Edition. See, there is a Docker CE. Okay, in previous introduction session, there is a two version: Docker Enterprise Edition EE and Docker Community Edition CE. Okay, so Docker-CE means Community Edition. Okay, so in this we are going to learn the functionality. So Community Edition is more than enough to understand and do all the hands-on on our own. So it's around 466 MB. Yes, we need to install. So it's getting installed. So it's installed. Now we will try to, we'll go one by one. So we will start, and then across reboots we will enable it. And then, so if you are say for example this command won't, because remember we are trying to install as a root only, so you no need to run this command. In case in your environment you have some user, say sudo enabled user, in those users you are trying to install everything, and Docker commands has to be working in that user also, means the user has to be part of the Docker group. So you need to have this command. So what is the username? So you need to add. But in our case, no need, because we are doing everything as a root. So now we will see Docker-v. So Docker version 20 has been installed. Okay. So to make sure Docker is working, Docker search CentOS. So the moment you run this command, automatically it is trying to contact hub.docker.com and make sure what are all CentOS related images available. Okay, we'll see it in the detailed way in upcoming hands-on labs. So to make sure the Docker is installed properly, Docker version command and Docker search some image name. Okay, so this will make sure your Docker is working fine from your installed machine. Now we will go to the other machine which we created, CentOS machine, right? So in this CentOS machine, we also need to install some prerequisite packages. This is the CentOS machine. So let's zoom it. We will switch over to the root. Now we will install the prerequisite packages. Let's wait. If you feel like this, taking some time, always try to do a yum repo list, which will refresh the repository cache, so that any further installation command will pick up very quickly. So it's trying to install. So installed. So now the same way we are adding the repo. Either you can download the repo, this file, using wget, and you can copy this file in CentOS/etc/m.repos.d and place this repo file. That also fine. Or directly using mconfig manager, you can say --add repo, give the repo URL. This also the same functionality only. So we will go with a single command. So I'm downloading this repo file, adding the repo, which automatically go inside. Before that, those who are not from depth in Linux background, let's go with the ls-ltrh etc m.repos.d. Please make sure there is no file called docker-community edition.repo. There is no file. So now we will copy this. Again, we will do a ls-ltrh listed out. So we will do a ls-ltrh. See here, there is a file called docker-ce.repo automatically added in this directory. That's why both way you can do it. Either go with the wget or using the mconfig manager, you can achieve this. Okay. Now I'll clear out. If you want to clear the screen, press Ctrl and L same time, so that the screen will clear. And I am going to install the Docker Community Edition. This is more than enough to understand. Yes, I want to install. Always, whenever you install something, don't give -y in the command itself. At least you have a look as part of the package which you are installing. What are the dependencies also getting installed? This is really important, because sometimes some customized environment, they need to have a different version of the dependency, okay, which will help you to understand whether you are going the right path provisioning or in a conflict way. So I would really suggest go with without -y, then you understand everything is correct. So we are giving yes, add the key. So it's getting installed. So the same way, once it's installed, it's taking a little bit time because the packages are somewhat higher size. Okay, and we are going to start the Docker. We are going to enable the Docker, and as I said previously also, you need if you are installing or if you are going to execute the Docker administration commands from different user ID, most of the project they used to have some functional user ID or support user ID. The user ID has to be added in this Docker group, because if you look at this machine, cat/etc/password, so there is a group. See here, there is a group, Docker group. So this group has to be part of the specific users. Okay, so now we will check with docker-v. Yes, Docker has been installed, and we will check one more small command, CentOS. Yes, from this machine, if your output is somewhat not correct, so this CentOS is getting from hub.docker.com Docker repository, image repository, and then you are seeing this such outputs, which means your machine Docker engine has been installed successfully. Okay, stay tuned. We will come up with more hands-on labs as part of this, which I explained in the class first. Thanks for everyone.